Alrighty. Oh man. Good morning, everyone, or good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is for you and whatever day it is for you if you're watching this later on. But today is Sunday, which means I just wrapped things up with the tea timers over at the Patreon. Awesome conversation today. A lot to do with dragons and Swedish languages with French accents. It spanned a lot of different areas, but it was a blast. But it also means Sunday chats, baby. We get to come in here. Now wait for the live chat to kind of come in and create a little bit of chaos as usual. It's just a wonderful way to be able to connect with my community, be able to hang out a little bit, share ideas. It's exciting. I love it. Oh my goodness. I just hope you're all having a great, great day, no matter what day it is, I just hope you're enjoying yourself as productive as you want it to be. Love the mug. Isn't it cute? It's not quite Copper Dog, but it's close enough. It's pretty good. Little devil. Love the mug? Yeah, I know. Hi, Rage. Good to see you, my friend. Love seeing a member. This is great. Hey, Maxie Casey, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you as well. Sorry I couldn't make tea time. Hey, we missed you. Hope all is well. It's been great. How are things down with the weather? My goodness, you guys are getting hammered. Oh, this is great. Absolutely great. So during tea time, we were having a fun conversation about the unpredicted party. Just, we tapped on it just a little bit. I try not to let that, dominate our time. But I was mentioning I'm really excited for this next episode. For me personally, it's a bit of a doozy, so I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm just and I was explaining to the tea timers, when I'm in it, I'm not a professional actor. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So it's all just a blur for me. So I can't wait to relive it, almost watch it for the first time, being there for the first time with the live audience. That'll be a lot of fun. Long time no see, Harry. How you doing? Right, long time no see, Harry. Dude, I am so proud of you for starting your blacksmithing career. That's one of my apprentices. We're also gonna do some social media coaching. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. Rage, you gotta curl up the edge of your stash, straight Victorian style. Oh, let me see. I don't have any wax or anything. And I just trimmed it. I took about 1/2 inch off of them. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not much for the curling look. I'm not a bartender or work in a coffee shop, but maybe it's a little distinguishing. I don't know. It's not too bad, but I did take about 1/2 inch off, so they're out their ways. Beery calling over. Oh my God, Harry, the Beery brother moment. That was just serendipity. Had no idea we were about to go down that dark rabbit hole. That was, I think that's my favorite part about improv, creative storytelling when it comes to just people. Really creative people getting together. God, it's incredible. That's why I love D&G so much. It was perfect. Harry, it still blows my mind. Nice to have Sunday chat on my birthday. Happy freaking birthday. We're almost birthday buddies. My birthday is next weekend. We're birthday buddies. The guys in the group planning the scout camp has grown mustache for the camp. Scout, that is incredible. Happy birthday, guys. Oh, that's so special. Hope you're doing something fun, or if this is it, I'll try to make it extra fun for you. Oh, do you enjoy birthday songs? Some people, okay, so the birthday song here in America is awful. And I don't know why. Maybe I haven't been around enough musicians, because I feel like it has fertile land to where it could be great. But usually it's it's almost it's like a funeral song almost. It's really bleak. Oh, yeah, we got to spice that happy birthday song up a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, the birthday song needs a revamp, right? It's nothing more than a funeral march. Harry! Oh, it does. It's so like meandering and stuff. And usually, people that don't sing very often, like myself, like you don't want to hear me sing. Like it's Tom Waits' nightmare. It's terrible. But like I do try to put a little musicality as a musician into the birthday song, but usually it's very tone deaf and brutal. So yeah, we need to figure something out. Who's the birthday committee? Who's the authority around here that controls all of that? You know what I mean? You're 17 next year. I'm old, Kiki. You hush. But a pup. You just wait. You just wait. Forge into the rainbow. Wait, what? I missed something. Forge into the rainbow. Forge into the rainbow? What does that even mean? But I love it. That'd be a great band name. Called it. Forge into the rainbow. Called it. Hey, Nightmare, what's up? Got to start paying rent. Hey, yeah, adulthood is coming. It's here. But how exciting. What an incredible adventure you're on. Good afternoon, Paul. Happy to have you, partner. Good to see you. Can you violently shart on the mic? Butter basket. What? No, that ain't happening. You guys are wild. You all need to settle that. It's Sunday. Yeah, you guys are just too extra right now. Also, I was at a wedding yesterday. Speaking of extra, I went a little hard. Well, you didn't need to do that. Strong hair, strong beard game, bro. Hey, you did not need to do that. Well, could I offer you something in return? Perhaps I could pick you a flower or something from my garden. I don't know if I have any flowers on. Well, thank you for the gift. That was very sweet. Ooh, Daniel, yes. I'm a Darjeeling man through and through when it comes to my teas. But I am cheating a little bit. This is Nepal Gold tea. And I might be converted. It's pretty good. Also, it's nice because it's pretty much a soup bowl. I have a soup bowl of tea in my very fun little spooky cup. Where's Copper, Dog? It's a great question. Copper. He's never far. Come on, Copper Dog. And where's Copper? Look at the little Copper Dog emoji. There he is. Come here, dude. Come here, Copper. Oh, yes. Oh, he's out been sunbathing. He's hot. Yeah, it's Copper Dog, the shop dog. He's such a good boy. What's out there, dude? It's Copper Dog. Mr. Copper Dog. He's a real friggin' good boy. He's a good job foreman. He keeps me straight, keeps me in line. He's a good dog. Here, do you want to just hang out on my lap there, dude? He's like, no, I got stuff to see. I got adventuring to do. You know what I mean? Oh, guys, I hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. It means a lot to me that you're hanging out with me. You're spending your time. We're spending time together. I better give him kisses. Oh, yeah. Come here. Gotta give him those little kisses. I started a bit of a prototype. Oh, also, I'll probably announce it properly tomorrow morning. But I got the green light on our next big piece that I'll be building for you guys to enjoy. I'm really excited for it. It's a good little commission. Yeah, foxes. I got to update you on the foxes. I totally captured some footage of them. They're great. One of the little turds, actually, you know what? I'm going to leave it a surprise. But they're filthy little animals. They're filthy little bastards. Yeah, I got some pretty embarrassing, incriminating, total blackmail footage of these little foxes doing heinous stuff. So, I don't know, maybe I'll leave it in, I don't know. Snosh, foxes are not as cute as you might think. I'm teasing, they're very cute. There's chaos at your place at the moment. One of the girls is, oh gosh. That sounds rough. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like I said, I hope you're all having a terrific Sunday. I'm going to be doing a little bit of work around here. Oh, my prototype. And it works. There's nothing better than a prototype that works. And actually, I was talking about this with the tea timers this morning about prototyping. You know, it's been fun because we inspire each other with different fun ideas of how to create, of inspiring fun ideas of how to like create different types of art. And we were just talking about like you just make a crude like cardboard version, just test it out. And I'll tell you what, because now with like content creation, making videos for you guys and stuff, like it's taken a little bit of that roughness out of my work where I can just kind of like nose to the grindstone and just build something quick. Because now I want to capture everything for you. I don't want to, like waste maybe good content. I don't know what I'm doing. But I was prototyping and I was able to just build, and it felt so good just to like not capture any of it. And it totally works. It's a new type of mobile that I haven't really seen before that could move gracefully in the wind, and it'd just be really, really neat. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Excited to see the foxes? Yeah, Catherine, it's on your camera. We'll see. We'll see what, I haven't tried to upload any of the footage yet. I need to though. Ooh, how long did it take me to make a 3D model of the Valhalla doors? Harry, that's a great question. I think I spent every bit of a few days, if not a week, just cutting all the gears. Mainly it's just about the layout, right? Because I built it to scale. I wanted it to be a perfect scale of the drafting. So I can take measurements right from it, build it in 3 dimensions. I can pull measures right there, so that I'm not just, none of it's abstract. You know what I mean? I didn't want there to be any room for interpretation. It needed to be so non-subjective. What am I trying to say? It's Sunday. I went a little bit too hard last night. I don't need to be thinking of high vocabulary right now. So the foxes had kids. I have no idea. They've actually been very quiet. I haven't heard them at night because they're quite noisy little creatures. Actually, is Da Vinci reincarnated? Okay, you quit that right now, Harry. You stop that. Da Vinci, maybe. I love kinetic art like that, right? It's very delicate and graceful, but monumental. I'm thinking like 30 feet tall. Something that is just swaying like a reed of grass. Close your eyes, right? Think back to like the early 2000s. It's 2000 and you're watching The Gladiator. Russell Crowe, great flick. You hear the song, you see the hand through the reeds, you know what I mean? Of all the wheat. That's what I'd love to create, multiples of them. So I don't want to give, spoiler alert, I don't want to give too much away. But yeah, I want to create what it's like. Because have you ever, close your eyes again, like when you see a big field of grass and the wind is blustering and gusting, in kind of different directions, and it stops and starts and stops and starts, and you're able to watch the wind caress through the grasses. You could watch it like a little miniature storm front through the grass. I love that. You get to see the wind. I would love to recreate that through maybe color, through light, through giant lengths of steel. Be rad. Okay, your tea's getting cold. You're right. A GoFundMe for the client, they're fine. They have, so I think there might have been a bit of confusion. I probably miscommunicated a little bit, as I do. People were thinking like, oh, I'll buy them. They're already on site. They're like they're not even half built. They still have a long ways to go, but I was building them in stages, and right now we're at like stage 2 of like 5. So hopefully one day they'll get to the point to where they can, and They're fine. They're fine. They can afford it. I don't want anybody else's money going into that. You know, like it. I have a hard time even just charging for my own time. Like asking for money is the worst thing in the world. It's the hardest thing ever. Will also make sound. It is definitely the thought. It is definitely the thought. Because where movement happens, you can add chimes. You know, you could definitely add chimes to it. I've been really wanting to get a couple lengths of tempered aluminum, you know, extruded tempered aluminum where the stuff just rings forever, like a bell. And you can cut it at certain lengths to where it'll create very specific notes. And how cool would it be to create like massive sound gardens where you could just be bathed in frequencies, in harmonies? That would be pretty darn cool, wouldn't it? But the Valhalla doors, on the other hand, will also make sound. You know, like, well, Harry, since you asked about it, I'll go grab the model. It's old and worn out and warped. I mean, it's made out of wood, right? Like, so it got a little bit warpy, but I can go grab it if you guys want. Yeah, let me go grab it. Bear with me. I gotta get it out of here. I can just take it off the stand. Maybe that'll do it. Yeah, there we go. Took it off its little pedestal. Okay. Yeah. All right. So the Valhalla doors, you guys remember the little man door that's in here? Right here? Well, that thing had that cool little gear-driven lock, right? Well, it would ding different tones that harmonized an octave apart. You would ding different tones when it was unlocked and locked, because once you're on the, other side of the door, you can't see the lock. You don't know the position of the deadbolt. So I wanted there to be an auditory cue. Well, the same goes for this big lock. So when these doors are closed, turning this wheel would go to this giant analog computer that would have different stages, different mechanisms, it would be crazy, right? But when you're on the other side of this door, like on the exterior, you would never know. You would just, be turning this wheel, seeing all those gearworks through this giant window that we haven't been able to build yet. So that's one reason I'm excited to build that window, because you'd be able to see the gearworks on the other side. But you'd be turning this wheel and see all of these gears on this other side through the wall. But then you'd hear like you just opened the gates of Erebor. Boom. Maybe I'll do like a chord. Maybe an octave and a fifth in there would just be perfect. But two different tones, two different notes for when it's locked and unlocked. Because you wouldn't know where these big slides, these big locking bars, what position they'd actually be in, So that's the thought behind all of that. We'll get to it one day. Dude, Erebor, Harry, right? Also, how good, spoiler free, how good is Rings of Power right now? Oh my God, it's like a fine wine. It just keeps getting better and better. It's terrific. Let me go put this back. Yeah, the Rings has just been awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're still on pause. Thanks, Casey, for answering questions. But it happens. It's not their fault. It's no one's fault. It's just sometimes things just get in the way, and I feel like there's a lesson in there somewhere. Things never really work out the way we wish they would. Sometimes they do, and that's great. But more often than not, you got to adapt to a different situation. And I feel like how you do that is really important. How do you respond to letdowns, both minor and great? We're here to learn. And when you're met with adversity, how do you respond to it? Oh, Mr. Copper Dog is back. Come here, dude. Let's hang out. Come on, Copper. If it wasn't Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power would be a good show. Matt, you don't like it? Come here, Copper. Come on, Copper Dog. Oh, yes. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good dog. I feel like Max would be an awesome storyteller. Oh, gosh, Paul, that's so kind of you. Around Halloween and Christmas. Ooh. So, Casey and I, we throw an Edgar Allan Poe, like, poetry in the pumpkin patch little get-together at the house every year, and we're doing it on the 12th, I believe, which I'm really excited for. I get everything real spooky. I put on ambient, spooky, not quite music, just atmosphere, ambiance. Get all the lighting out. I put out my fog machines and get the scarecrow all built up. And then we read Edgar Allan Poe under the moonlight. It's magical. And I feel like we are like losing the art form of oration and order, right? To speak and tell stories, because that was once a job, a trade. That was your job in the little town that you were in as like the local storyteller. Whatever village or whatever you had going on. Like now it's actors, right? Or thespians. The theater. They're still around. It still exists. And now we have influencers for that, I guess. But like in real life, when you're on a campfire, I think it's a fun thing to lean into. Ooh, House of Usher, it was awesome. I need to check that out. I've been hearing a lot about it. Oh man, yeah, good storytelling is important. Because that's what, think about it. There's like nothing more human than telling a story. That's how we maintained history forever until very recently. There wasn't always Google or something like that. Like you would a lot of times, maintain history, traditions, trade through storytelling. It's great. Oh, it's based on a poem, Harry. Oh gosh, especially The Raven. Well, I think, moving into spooky season, I think Casey and I might need to sit down and give it a little watch. Because we're also thinking, did you guys ever watch Penny Dreadful? Penny Dreadful, to me, was like one of the greatest. Just so good. Absolute splendor, how good that was. So it might be time, because it's been years now, and it might be time for like our first like proper rewatch. It's been long enough. You gotta let that cool down, right? It's just like Forged in Steel, you can't pick it up when it's too hot. After you're done working on it. And I was like, after you're done forging, crap, I'm over here falling over. But after you're done forging, you don't just grab a hold of it. You gotta let the thing cool down. You want to grab it and put it where it's gonna go. But darn it, you gotta let that thing simmer down a little bit. Give it a couple years, Forget all of those fun little hooks that you forgot about and get re-surprised again, Yeah, Penny Dreadful was so good. It was so proper spooky. Just very enchanting. You don't tell me that. Harry Don't you dare do that. You need to work outside or something, dang it. Don't be stressing me out. For a little bit of context, Harry dropped hot steel on a piece of carpet. Get that carpet out of there, Harry. It's okay, you're learning. Harry is one of my apprentices on Patreon. He's just beginning his forging, journey. He's got an awesome company that he's doing it with, in the apprenticeship program. It's been great. It's all good. I kicked it off real quick. God, Harry. Yeah, everyone together. Harry. Oh my God. Yeah, I need to reiterate. Please, work outside, or only concrete. Leave the space between your forge and your anvil is fireproof. You don't be forging over some carpet or anything. Oh, too funny. Just be safe, all right? That's number one. Goodness, Harry. Sorry to put you on blast, buddy. Not the carpet. OSHA approved workshop on the planet. You could probably. Oh, you guys are hilarious. I love this. Ooh, retelling of Poe's story, Fall of the House of Usher. I need to get into it. You guys have convinced me. I need to dive in. I need to get into this. Failed miserably, though. Hey, and that's okay. It's okay to fail, because usually you learn something. What I tell my apprentices all the time, if you try an experiment, if you go out on a limb with something new and you succeed, you learned one thing, that it worked, But if it fails in a catastrophic fireball of disappointment, you probably learned a lot of stuff, which is good. We're here to learn. It's good stuff. Your truck is blanketed out there. I named her the Raven. Oh, speaking of which, I hope everyone's weather is okay. I know the Southeast is getting pretty hammered right now. Keep moving forward. That's right. Keep moving forward. Take risks, And if you ever get heckled, if you're ever finding yourself getting heckled by somebody, by a critic, you know what I mean? Just remember this, that they're envious. They're probably very truly envious that you're the one taking risks. And it makes them insecure, so they will judge you the entire way. All right? Take those risks and don't listen to the people that are questioning it. The naysayers will always be there because they're too afraid to do it themselves. To go out there and take those risks. Yeah, mess around and find out. Exactly. It's good. Well, all within means, right? I don't want you guys, either getting hurt or, financially bankrupting yourselves. Just make wise risks. Maybe I'll put a little caveat on that. Definitely read a Poe poem for us this season. Ooh, Catherine. Would you guys like that? Maybe one of these Sundays I'll read. Reading. Okay, so let me just give you a bit of background. In school, when I got popcorned on to read in front of the class, my worst nightmare ever. So the fact that I'm even considering this means I'm coming a long way. But what would I want to read? What is it called? Casey, help me. Is it The Pale Blue Eye? I always forget what it's called, but it's my favorite. Yeah, Telltale Heart. Midge, it's that one. That's my favorite because it dabbles in madness. I like madness. I'm familiar with madness. Actually, I do have a fire extinguisher near my forge. There you go. Good. Don't have to worry that much. Be brave. I believe in you, Catherine. You're the sweetest. You guys are so sweet. How could I possibly fear with you guys around, You guys fill me with such courage. Maybe I can reflect a little bit of that towards you. It's called Calculated Risk. Rage, I like that. From a member, I love it. Oh, you guys. Well, I hope you get out there. Maybe do a little calculated risk. You know, be brave, be courageous to create. I love it. The devil's in the details. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, man. Too good. Well, guys, I want to just wish you all a most terrific Sunday. Or if you're watching this later on, whatever day it is for you. Now, I just hope you have the best rest of your day possible. You'll make it productive, maybe make it full of rest. You know, rest is hard work too. Oh, isn't it, Paul? Isn't it great? Oh, well, happy spooky season as we lean into this changing of the season. I love it too. Rage, strike true, buddy. And that goes for everyone. You know, I love you guys. Don't forget to love each other. Have a great rest of your day. All right, take care, everybody. Be kind, all that good stuff. Bye-bye.